All right. We are going live early today because I want to finish Xenogears today. Today, I will be online until it is done. No more waiting. No more fucking around. We're going to do it. We're going to get it done today. Finally, I can put this game behind me. And not because I want it to end, because I really don't, because I really have been enjoying the hell out of it. But I do want to move on to other games. And I am desperately wanting to see the end of this game and try to understand it, because then I can start watching YouTube videos and try to understand this game story more. But I hope everyone's doing well today. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Everyone loves a good hump day. I am sacrificing my Red Sox watching today for this, especially since the Red Sox are on a fucking tear right now. And well, luckily there's 2 games today. I'll watch the other one later. I did catch the first inning. Luckily they scored 4 runs on the first inning, so I'm pretty content now. All right. We're going to get right into it here, folks. Now I don't know what exactly we will be witnessing here from here on out. All I know is that only Shitan is in the party. We got an absolute fuck ton of story yesterday. Like, there's so much to parse through it. I can't even parse through it all. But we are going to finally get through this game, and I am very happy to get to the end. I can't wait to just be done with it. And we can talk. I can start talking about it more. So let's get to it. I gotta read. Thank God I have a coffee right now. Oh God, do I need it? Oh, good. I was wondering if it was gonna start me like this. I keep forgetting to do that for him, to change to his Yamame sword. King's Helm. Let's give him the King's Helm, I guess. So right now, Faye has dove into the little hole that Deus went into to try to save Ellie, even though Ellie is Maya. Or Mia. Oh, is it Mia or Maya? I think it's Maya. But it could be Mia. Oh, now Shitan is telling the story. That's cool. God, the interstellar invasion weapon Deus awakened, and its arc, Merkaba, has launched. One after another, Deus absorbed the mutated people destined to be its components and set into action to stamp out those who had not mutated. We who would someday become a threat to it in our civilization along with us. The Earth's surface was overrun by Merkaba and the swarm of weapons born from it. Angel-like entities called Aeons. Ha ha ha! Aeons. That's funny. There had been no news of Faye, who had chased after the awakened Deus. In the place where Merkaba had originally been, we found him along with his machine, Waltal. We were overjoyed to have Faye back, but it was a fleeting moment. For we had found Faye in a death-like state of an unknown cause. He would not regain consciousness. Fearing a reemergence of Id's power, we in Shavat reluctantly decided to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Damn. So now this game's going full Star Wars. I still want to know what this chain is. This has got to be something. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shavat fear fate so much? Even if the powers of Graf and Id are comparable. It is not him that we fear. We fear the error that we ourselves made, and are trying our best to conceal it. The error that your people made. 500 years ago, we of Shavat went to war to gain independence from Solaris, but we were possessed by the lust for power. At the height of the upheaval, fearing that the will of the people would consolidate under Nisan's sacred mother Sophia and not Shavat, our council of elders at the time made a deal with Solaris. A deal, you say? Yes. In Solaris back then, the Gazelle Ministry were at odds with one woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Maya? Most probably it was. Dreading that the power of the people gathered in Nisan would grow any further, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to turn their antagonist Maya over to us, promising split rulership of the surface. But in exchange, we were to offer up the rebel militia assembled in Nisan and the one they had come to rely on, Sophia. The leaders of Shavat accepted the proposal, and so the location was chosen, the land where the final decisive battle with Solaris would be fought. Shavat did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the mighty armed forces of Solaris, and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nisan rebel militia was massacred. There in the midst of it all was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Karelin. Your Highness was there also? Yes. Fenced in by the enemy on all sides, we resigned ourselves to our doom. That was when Sophia, who had taken the helm of the rebels' army flagship, sacrificed herself to secure our escape in a suicide attack aimed at the enemy's main warship. Oh, I love the old filter on it. Makes it look like a movie. So sorry if you're getting photosynthesis type stuff here. It's even bothering me. Did I say photosynthesis? That's not what I meant. We survived because of Sophia's sacrifice, but her death greatly changed the fates of two men. Karelin, who had followed her closely as the leader of Nisan's warrior monks, despaired of his faith of a god who did not respond even when called upon. I will create God with my own hands. These were the last words he uttered before he disappeared from our sight. And Lacan, lamenting his own lack of power, his inability to do anything when faced with her death, he sought the legendary power. The legendary power? Mechanon. The land where God sleeps. Raziel, the source of his wisdom. The vessels of anima, created by that wisdom. Besides these, there is another legend. And that is Zohar. Zohar? The phenomena altering engine Maya spoke of. The power reactor of God, of Deus, and said to be the power reactor of God, of Deus, and said to be the source of our ether powers. Was its name not the same? That is surely one and the same thing. The place where the fundamental power of this world exists, the ultimate power, which can only be found by the one destined to do so. Lacan searched for it, having lost all hope for humanity, and so Lacan became Graf, and the world collapsed. All of this, a tragedy brought about by the people's lust for power back then. Part of the responsibility is mine for being unable to stop it. Faye, who possesses the same kind of power as the Graf we helped create. He is a symbol of our own wrongdoing, and so we wanted to seal him away. Well, that's your own goddamn fault. The power of the Zohar, which Graf, the man known as Lacan, once sought. Faye, who possesses the same kind of power as Graf. I had a feeling that before long, Faye would seek out that power, that he might awaken, and that premonition became reality. Uh-oh. But again, what is this fucking chain that keeps swinging? That is one thing I do not get. It's got to represent something other than the fact that it's in Nissan. Man, this game would never be treated so well as Final Fantasy VII, so I can see why they pivoted. But this really should be Final Fantasy VII, honestly. Not to say that Final Fantasy VII is bad, but the story was ridiculous. But this game is just crazy. Uh-oh. Where am I? Who am I? Is this my memory? Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wise Man. Graf. Or Graf, I should say. Everyone. My memories. Ellie. Mother. He's kind of going through his subconscious like Cloud is. Who are you? I'm surprised. That was pretty clever of you. You. Id? I underestimated you a bit. I'd never have thought that you, a mock personality, could create a fourth persona. A fourth persona? He doesn't feel anything. He's shut himself away in the shell of the ego. The facts that overwhelm you and the truths you don't want to face. Fearing those things, you desired complete seclusion from the outside world. And so you made up a fourth personality, a fourth Fae persona. His name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage now. He's the one in control of your body. But this too is a futile resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? The key is in his position. I just want him to The key is in his position. I just want him to let me use it. There's somewhere I have to go. Are you coming too? Come on, guys, eat up. Oh, this is Roni Fatima. These days, we don't get our hands on food like this, do we? Yet again, just my skill for doing business, you know? Renee. What's up, Lacan? What's with that moody look on your face? Is there something troubling you? Nah, it's the usual stuff about Sophia's portrait. I don't understand why she agreed to it being painted. Sophia, as in Nissan's sacred mother? Who you said was your childhood friend? Not a childhood friend, exactly. It's just that when I was a kid, she became a familiar face when she came to the monastery near my home for convalescence. She was frail. So, what is it you don't understand? She's not the kind of person who wants herself to become a symbol, not even for the sect. In fact, apparently she wasn't enthusiastic about the painting of the portrait, but then she agreed to it once she heard the painter would be me. That's what I don't understand. Oh, I see. That must mean she likes you, this lady. What are you talking about? That's just how it is. A woman's heart. Right, Karel? Hey, Karel. Oh, Karelin. Huh? What is it? You're not eating? Come on, it's ready. Ah, yeah. The Sacred Mother of Nissan. Aren't you pushing your luck, Lacan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What? Lighten up, man. That's kind of funny. It's nice to see them kind of like being casual. The best way to calm the spirit is to read a book. That's what Lady Sophia first advised me. And now I'm completely hooked. I've become quite the scholar these days, as much as I hate to admit it. Lately, I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Master Melchior. Molecular Engineering, Nanotechnology. It's a book found in the ruins of a civilization called Zobium, which was destroyed in ancient times. It seemed to be a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. I imagine even more incredible things were written in it, but... I like how they kind of humanize Karelin now, too. What's wrong? You don't look well. It seems like you're depressed every day lately. Did something happen? I don't know what it is myself, but for some reason, my brush just won't do what I want it to do. Sorry, I think I'm done for today. I see. It's not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Karelin take you. Despite appearances, in the old days there were times when I went too far and did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random, and everyone around me feared me, even my comrades. I lived my life amidst frightened stares. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me about that, and the one who granted it to me. She taught me how to live as a person. Really like we get to humanize her, or Karelin rather. What are you doing, Lacan? Ah, Karelin. I was thinking I'd stop working on the painting, the portrait. Stop? Why? With things the way they are, you know, it's no time to be painting pictures. I thought it was all over after what she went through with Nimrod. Nimrod? Is that a real name? With Nimrod, but now that Solaris has, eventually she too will have to stand at the front lines. So, is that really all it is? Lacan. Her smile is killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I can't help thinking how insignificant I am. The inside of my heart is this hollow existence. Apart from doing my paintings, I'm a nobody. She takes me as I am, without discrimination. I feel myself getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I want to paint her 1 minute longer, 1 second even. I wanted to keep working. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to keep working on this painting forever, but I can't. As the painting nears completion, the hollow part inside me manifests in my breast strokes. Wow. Brush strokes. Breast strokes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable wording by me. I'm meant to be I'm meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. It's my hollow self that's there. That's why I'm going to stop. Your own self. You're just running away. You can't bear the sight of Lady Sophia smiling. By painting her portrait, you became aware of the gulf between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance, and you couldn't bridge that gulf. That's why you're quitting painting. You are rejecting her, and you can't bring yourself to leave her. Why does she smile at you despite that? Even when you can't face up to her feelings, you have no intention of facing up to them. Why? If it was me receiving those feelings, you're too neglectful of yourself. Why do you not look after yourself more? Corella just likes to bash everybody, doesn't he? Even back then. This is her expression, as she really is? Yeah. To the casual observer, I guess it's her smile. I don't know. The smile she usually shows us and her smile in this painting somehow feel different. Of course, the feelings of a guy like you are definitely in there, but in public, I don't think she's shown an expression so revealing of her inner self. How can you even think of stopping when you're painting Sophia with such wonderful expression? Wonderful? Give me a break. This painting, it's anything but. Lacan, you say you're hollow. If that's the case, why are you working with us? What we've been doing isn't just about helping people. It's a fight to win our freedom. Time and again, we've been in life-threatening danger. That's not something a person with nothing in their heart could do, right? Ronnie, you're giving me too much credit. If I'm doing something, if I'm physically active, I can forget about that emptiness of the self. Existence itself is an emptiness from the start. I don't care if I die. That's all. As gloomy as ever, Lacan. And you're telling lies. It's simply that you're no good at expressing your own emotions. You're not hollow. She knows that. That's why she shows her true smile only to you. I'm not worthy of her smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more she has to accomplish. As if she'd opened her heart for me alone, a mere artist. Bro! Oh, let me guess. Renee is actually Hammer. Hey, bro. So this is where you were. What's up? Saphir, yeah. The decision of Shavat's Council of Elders was announced. Tomorrow we depart for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yep. And Sophia will now be accompanying us. Ridiculous. With the refugees growing in number as they are, there's no way Lady Sophia can leave Nisan. On top of that, going to Soylent is madness. It's too dangerous. What is the Council of Elders thinking? No, that is not how it is. This is Sophia's own will. She apparently put forward the request herself. No. What could she have in mind? At first we talked about it being just us, but... Just us? Crazy. I love getting all of this exposition at the end here. I know it's kind of an expedition dump, but I really love all this. Getting to see the past the way it was. It does feel a kind of bit of an expedition dump, and that's okay for me. Like, I don't mind an expedition dump as long as it makes sense and it's not like It's not like hand holding. Like it took a very long time to get to this point. Like in Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid 4, you got an exposition dump of who the Patriots are and kind of how that whole thing worked out. But I guess you could say that it was earned because you played all the games up to Metal Gear Solid 4 and you waited years to figure that out. But I also felt like it was kind of easy at the same time because they just kind of blurted it all out, and it was kind of a checkpoint. Where here's you had to earn a lot of the story and a lot of the backstory here at the end by going through the game, and defeating enemies and such. Again, you could probably say the same thing for Metal Gear Solid 4 because you had to play until the middle of the game, but here you really had to struggle for it. Lady Sophia, what are you doing, Lacan? That's enough. I can't leave Lady Sophia in your care. I will protect her with my life. You just slap him. How about getting some rest, Carell? Have you had any since the day before yesterday? You're overdoing it. It's fine. I don't... Look, I'm keeping an eye on things here, so you go get some sleep. What will we do if you also fall ill now? Don't forget that you're one of the key fighters too. Okay, I suppose you're right. Oh, he's hurting. Is Lacan sleeping or is he just looking sad? Yeah, he's looking sad. Ellie, I am so sorry. It was my lapse in judgment that let this happen to you. I was scared. Your eyes, your gaze. It was like you could see everything for what it was. That was my own self being reflected in your eyes. I hate seeing myself painting myself. So, what on earth did you discover within me? When you wake up, I'll try to ask you. On second thought, no. I won't cause you the trouble. Not on my account. Besides, I doubt I could ask you. One look into your eyes and I'd be at loss for words. I wouldn't be able to convey my own feelings. You are the kindest person I know. Ellie! You're a person who can't bear anyone else being hurt by your own deeds. So you're always holding yourself back. You don't mind if it's you who gets hurt in the end. Okay, that's kind of like Faye, but not really. Especially that last part. That's what I like about you. Stop. Don't say that. If you become an ordinary person now, everyone will... People, they aren't so weak, you know. They don't need a symbol. Who's only for appearances. If you hold light within your heart, you can surely overcome any hardship. That's what I believe. All I've been doing is showing that the light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just one woman. If it's for the sake of being true to my nature, I think it's okay to cast aside my current position. I'm only playing the role of Sophia. I am me, unchanged since the old days. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. That's me. Okay, so that's also the Ellie that we know. Very similar. Would you be happy living like that? Lying to yourself? I don't want that. Oh, Lacan, I want to live more honestly with myself. I want to tell the one I love that I love them. It's okay if I get rejected and hurt. We only have one life, and I don't want to look back when it's too late. I wonder if Krillin got jealous of Lacan. I won't let it end here. We are not their possessions. Wonder what really made him lose his humanity. Sophia, what are you doing? I'm ending this now. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Karelin, please open your fists, and henceforth, with your open palms, gently envelope those who live. Oh, I didn't realize she was sitting right there. Stop this foolishness. We'll make sure you escape, so please. Thank you, Lacan. But I'm sorry. There's no other way for me now. Ellie! Oh, people support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness and please, Lacan, live. So she basically ran the ship into the other ship there. Damn. Ellie! That porch has been up there ever since. We were pawns. In order to preserve their own authority, they allowed Sophia to be. This was the world of the ideals we've been aiming for? What the hell have we been doing? Are these the ideals Sophia had been aiming for? Is this the final chapter in our salvation? This is too much. Sophia was sacrificed for the sake of those bastards. Sophia said that as long as we have faith, the path we wish for will open. But the reality? God didn't answer. It's that because we didn't have faith. Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he not there? Or maybe such a thing did not exist to begin with. Okay. He was betrayed by God, by his faith. Faith in God. It's not something we search for out there, but something... Oh, God, no, don't go fast, please. It's something we search for and we let blossom within us. Okay, thank God I was watching my stream. I see. All right. If he does not exist in this world, then I will create my own God with my own hands. Karelin. And that's how he lost his humanity. Sophia, guide me. I will put an end to such false idolatry. And so he loses his humanity because of that. We will gather our surviving comrades. It's because we're fighting separately that we can't beat these bastards. We'll create a nation that will be able to stand up to them someday, when that time comes. What will you do, Lacan? Oh man, that's heavy. He too loses his own humanity. And becomes Graph. Ellie? The hell? Maya. If only you had the power, you could have saved her. Is that Lacan or is that Faye now? I don't even know anymore. I don't remember if I... Don't you want it? Unrivaled power? Oh, it's gotta be Lacan. This is how he becomes Graph. Don't you want to become the absolute being? Over there. That which I seek. No, this isn't what I want. Oh, but it is. This is exactly what I wanted. Live. So this is where that damn Faye's being held. Serves him right, I'd say. Ah! I knew I would see Dan eventually. I think I'll pay my respects to his weeping face. What the? He's got to be id now. This is awful. No matter what he's done, this is going way too far. He's alive in there? How can that be? He's still a human being, damn it. Oh no, he's gonna let him go. Faye. Oh, Faye. Crying. Huh? Who the hell is that? Oh, that must be Sheaton's daughter. Oh, Midori, yeah. It's you. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who is? Huh? Do you mean Faye? Angry. Hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, what the? Get her away from there. Stop. Stop it. Faye? Dan. Midori. Run. Hurry. Hurry. Ah! Uh-oh. Having broken the carbonate freeze, Faye took off with Waltel in search for the Zohar. We followed after him, and so it was that we finally arrived at the place where, in the ancient past, the Zohar had settled. As for what we witnessed there, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this party here. See if I can do any more. Yeah, okay. Black helmet, battle apron. Okay. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Is that response? I'll do ETH AR. Ah, yes, the only part we would go into the snow. What is that? So this is the place. Wait for me. This is as far as you can come. From here on is my world. You can't enter. Why not? Because you're a lower order, mock persona, subordinate to me. A lower order mock persona? That's right. That day he sealed away a part of my memory, the very id that is my reason for being. Because he sealed that away, my base personality was reinitialized. And the personality on top of that, newly formed from the experience since then. That is what you are now. He? Is that father you're talking about? You call him father? He who did nothing for me? It was because of his incompetence that if only he had been able to protect me, then mother needn't have died. Didn't mom die right after I was born? What really happened to mom? Tell me, Id. You don't need to know. It's time for you to disappear anyway, along with that coward who is your base personality. I'll rule myself through the power of the existence. Of course you would have no idea, for that's something etched in my own metamorphic memory. Being a mock personality, you can't ascend to the stage where memories are managed. I do know about the dreams and the phantom memories. I've seen such things many times. Those are the ones I showed to you intentionally. In order to lift the seal, I opted to weaken your power as an entity unto yourself. When your mental energy is weakened, I can act freely. What? Sorry, I had a burp. Oh my god. Naturally, there was more within me besides what I showed you. Huh? Looks like someone's here. It's probably your friends. They must have followed me. Where are you going? I came here to make contact with the existence once again, to become the one who ties together all the threads of memory that have endured since ancient times, and then severs them. That is the destiny of the contact. The preparations have been made. It's time for the true awakening. The first thing I'll do is have those who are full of hypocrisy annihilated. Wait for me, Ed. You just stay there and observe. Damn, it is a child. What a shock. What is this? Yeah, I forgot to. Oh my god, it's Lavos. It's Lavos. Oh, is this supposed to be? Oh, it's Faye? So does this mean that this is Waltel's transformed appearance? Oh, damn. Is that like a wing or something? Oh, shit. Oh, the Zohar. It's red now, though. Oh, God. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I like how he's just known as Ed. Oh, shit. It's getting stronger and stronger. Oh, I should have used boost there. I was expecting a lot more damage there. His hyper mode is nowhere near anything. Nice. Elite damage. Finally, hit somebody else. What the hell is this? Are you okay? Lights, man? I'm already too late. Assist me. Id, we will eliminate him. Huh? The Zohar is Deus' core. Slave generators, ether. It's the source of all their energy. Having attained its power, the awakened Id wants to annihilate this world. His contact with the Zohar. It was imperative that it only takes place after properly unifying Faye's personalities. Huh? Keep back. You again. Always getting in my way. But you cannot stop me. You who couldn't even protect his own wife and son. Did you wear that mask because you can't bear to show your face to your son? Well, Khan, I knew it. Fucking knew it. Son? That's right. This man is Faye's, no, my father, Khan Wong. Yeah, it was kind of obvious, but not shocking to figure that out. What happened to Faye, Id? What a shame. The new Faye personality brought forth by you. Time and again, you seem to be guiding the way to make us one complete personality. But that too will end in vain. He's about to be swallowed up by me. I won't permit it. I will destroy you first. As if you could, Craven. Mother is dead because of your incompetence. And he took refuge inside his memories. While I carried on existing, burdened with all the bad stuff. Do you know what that was like? I wasn't merely guiding the way. The feelings that you and I had, the sadness and the hatred. Although he experienced those things, Faye was trying to build up himself. And he is now, and as he is now, Faye will surely be able to comprehend your feelings. To erase Faye, the one who will understand you. Is that what you want? You ask me that now? My aim is the absolute destruction of all, same as him. That and that alone. Is this world so bad that there is nothing but hatred inside of you? It was you and that woman who made me this way, you hypocrite. Receive this, the driving fist of my emotion, and become one. Faye, where did the real you go? Remember, were you not going to rescue Ellie? I see. This is inside id. A world filled with hatred and sadness. That's all there is. Yes, now I understand it. Why you hate the world. For you, there was nothing. Nothing. All the happy memories are. And yet, it feels somehow all right. It feels good. That's right. I don't need to fight it. All I've ever been is in existence to conceal id. So we should return to that place. Let's stay together. Erase everything, including ourselves. Remember, were you not going to rescue Ellie? Ellie? Ellie. That's right. I've got to save her. What is this place? Oh, we're finally gonna get to know everything now. What is this place? Nowhere that concerns you. Has he only called you in here for his own sake? This is the inside of that shell that is our base personality, the room of the coward. You must have been here many times. Yes, I remember. I'm pretty sure I was here in my dreams. Everything despised and unwanted, he pushed unto me, while he shut himself away in his own shell, the coward Fae. The personality that was our foundation. Who are you? Oh yeah, you're my... Hey, let's watch this together. It's my most treasured possession. This is how over and over again he plays back the time when he was full of happiness and exists within that time. While I only get to exist within the leftover dregs. I'll show it to you. Everything about me. Now all of a sudden you're going to show me everything? About time. Ours was an ordinary family. A strict but reliable father. A kind and loving mother. The days until that point were happy ones. But one day, suddenly mother changed. Oh, that slow turn. She was like a totally different person. As of that day, the place where Faye belonged was no more. Father was away from home often. He seemed to have some important work. When Father was away, Faye would be taken to a place where mysterious machines were set up. There were strangely dressed people there. That's Karen, I believe. Scanning devices were attached to Faye's body, and some kind of experiment would begin. The experiments were agonizing. Mom, help me. What are you doing? No. No. Mother didn't help. The young Faye had no means of resisting, but he was able to endure this part. Eventually, the experiments took a turn towards the unbearable. Many people were brought before Faye. These people were those who had high alignment ratio with the vessels of anima. This was mental contact with Faye to get him to awaken. But not one of them could withstand the contact with Faye. The power drawn out of Faye against his will destroyed them all. This is unbelievable. Mom allowed mental contact? What does it getting me to awaken mean? For God's awakening, not one thing was allowed to be missing. That which was divided long ago must be made whole. Countless people died in front of Faye. Men, women, the old, little girls, even demi-humans. Pain, sorrow, terror, rapture, leaving all manner of words and visages. Feebly, in pieces, they lay around Faye like broken dolls. It was a scene from hell. In front of Father, Mother would act normally. Tied up with his work, Father paid no heed if Faye spoke of Mother's odd behavior and what he had been through. He thought it nothing but a child's imagination. But he didn't have to endure any of this for much longer. Unconsciously, Faye came up with a way he could escape the mental agony. He made up a personality to deal with anything difficult, anything he didn't like. Disassociated from his original personality. He took himself out of the loop. From the first moment I appeared, it was my role to have everything he hated pushed onto me. Ever since I disassociated with him, I've been dominated by hatred. Hatred naturally turned into a destructive impulse. I wanted to destroy everything. Mother, Father, the world. Eventually, Father did take notice of Mother's odd behavior. But it was already too late. I had completely disassociated from that coward, my original self. The puppets were broken, and so too was Faye's heart. Why would Mom do such a... Mother